That was Da Vinci.
What's good, YouTube? Just coming back with a real quick video. I do apologize for the noise out there. Got my windows down. Sitting here in Indiana right now. Just coming back with a video. I'm gonna try to explain, I would say, the 5 best tips to earn good money at JB Hunt. And just try to be profitable, you know, what I do. Okay, don't mind me, my shirt's inside out. That's just me, you know. Never, how could I say it, never prepared. So I will start with number 5 with JB Hunt. And what I mean is, these are just a little ins and outs which you can do, you know, to maximize your profit, little things, to try to get you over that hump. Now, the first one, I always tell people every time I'm on a video doing my paycheck, the toll pass. Okay? Why is that so important, and why? If you look at majority of like JB Hunt's freight, right? For me, that I run is usually Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania. When it starts to warm up completely, I'll probably run Iowa, Nebraska, Minnesota, you know, and stuff like that. So I can run a toll roads, right? That toll pass is so clutch. Even for us that just live in the general area outside of like Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, Maine, Connecticut, and all that, you guys pay $175 because you got to go over to George Washington or the Tappan Zee, right? And I think one is over $100 and one is right at $100 just to go one way, or you know, on them bridges. So that's key number 1. Okay, get the toll pass. It might be $100 and you might not use it for a full week, but down the road you will, right? If you want to go to Oklahoma or something like that, it works there too, because you have the best pass as well. So you can go through Oklahoma tolls, you can go through Arizona tolls, you can go through any tolls, you just pay that flat fee. Right? It's just not for the East Coast, it's for all cities and states, right? That's number 5. Okay, number 4, I would say, I like just to get straight to the point. People like when I just do that, I get straight to the point, no, you know, effing around. I would say number 4 would be probably your pre-plans, right? Pre-plans. Now, for me, who knows where his market is, and I mean the market that you run. I can't speak for every market. I only can speak for the markets I run in. I know that I could pre-plan myself all the way up to 4 loads. Pre-planned on 1 and then 3 extra loads. Or be loaded on, dispatched on 1 and pre-planned for 3, right? I know if I end in Ohio or if I end in Illinois or if I end in Pennsylvania, I ain't gonna say Pennsylvania because that's a fucking stretch. But if I know if I'm in those 2 states or even between those 2 states, such as like Indiana, right? I know I can be pre-planned and don't have to worry about finding a load, right? Now, for some of y'all who runs the South, I don't know the areas like that, so I can't really speak on it. I do know a couple people who say they run Georgia to Alabama to Tennessee, like to Nashville or Memphis. Some of them even going to Florida, right? I can't speak on that, right? But what I'm trying to say is, the tip I found out early is that never book all the way up when you're first starting to learn your market. Don't book off all the way up, right? So you can be dispatched on 1 and then book you 2 more, right? The reason why you want to do that is because if you're dispatched on 1 and book on 2 and you're running your week, right, you'll always have that extra slot. Like if you find something better, right? So if you say you dispatch for a Monday load pickup that delivers Tuesday, right? And then you got a load that picks up Tuesday, delivering Wednesday. Then you got a load that picks up Wednesday that delivers Thursday. But you go to pick that load up Monday, right? And you see, oh shit, there's another load that just popped up that's paying better, and it's still going to match your third load. Well, book that, reach out to your CC, have them cancel the second load, put that one in its place. You know what I'm saying? So as long as it's within that 24 hours. Now, you can't do that. I mean, you can still do that in a sense if you got a cool ass, dispatcher. Your dispatcher will allow you to put a fifth load on you, but you have to tell them what load you're going to cancel, right? So meaning, like, if I'm booked all the way up, dispatch for 1, pre-plan for 3, I have times where, me and my dispatcher my CC, I'm sorry, not dispatcher, capacity coordinator, on a good term where he knows if I request a load, he'll just throw it on me, and he'll be waiting for my message on what load he wants me to get rid of, right? And he'll just do that. Now, if you ain't on that type of level with your CC, when you request, they're going to say, you already booked up, blah, blah, blah. But all that time going in between, you're going to have to wait to have one load canceled. Then you're going to be trying to book a third, that load to replace it. By that time, that load could be gone. So never book all the way up unless you know your market, right? If you know your market, you do whatever you want. But if you're getting new out here, get dispatch, book you 2 loads. Always keep that third pre-planned slot just in case you find something better, right? Or, so if just in case you find something better, right? That's just plain and simple, right? I would say the third best tip that I could recommend is understanding your fuel lanes, right? Understanding that it's okay to stop and get 24 gallons or $100, right, at the pump. It's okay to do that. Most people, just fill up any fucking where. Not me. Like, if I know I'm about to be running on kind of, low on diesel, my next stop ain't for 200 miles that I really want to get the diesel at for a cheap price, I'll go ahead and just stop and get, like, if it's 200 miles, I'll probably get, like, 20 gallons. 20 gallons is under $100. You get a little discount off that, so you're not paying the full pump price. $100 real quick, keep it pushing. That's cool. Do that. Some people don't. They just be like, fuck it. It's only 10 extra cents off. Shit, that 10 cents adds up. Pinch your pennies and your dollars will work for themselves. 100%. So watch your fuel, you know what I'm saying? As much like when I go to Pennsylvania, I don't care if I'm on a half a tank or 3/4 of a tank. And I'm gonna stop doing this though. I'm gonna stop doing this because I got penalized for it. I used to just stop in Cambridge, Ohio, if I'm on a 70. If I'm on 76, I'll stop in Niles. Or if I was on I-80, I stop in Hubbard or Girard's, whatever it is, and I just fill my tank up, right? I just tap it off so I can get in and the fuck out, and not touch no diesel from there. But now I'm learning that you're gonna pay more if you do that by not getting their diesel. You're gonna pay more in their IFTA. So now what I'm just starting to do is I'll fill up still, and when I get into PA, I get 10 gallons. If I'm asleep for the night or something like that, I'll wake up in the morning and get $10, 10 gallons from one of our discount spots, right? Just to save. Now, is it extra? Yeah, it's extra, but it saves you so much money on your discounts, and save you so much money in your pay, right? Always saves you money. The next one, I already really kind of spoke on it. Your pre-plans. Always cancel loads. Cancel. If you find something better, cancel. Cancel the load you got, book you up something else. Always looking on that load board as much as you possibly can. If you have a significant other, have them look to you. They're allowed to book loads for you, as long as you got, you're responsible if you give your information out. But always looking on the load board. Every time I stop, if I'm using the bathroom or something real quick, number two, I was saying, will be looking while I'm, doing the number one. But if I'm waiting in line to check out or something, I'm on a load board. Some people say, oh, you shouldn't have to do that. Well, everybody does that. That's everywhere. That's just, you being, proactive. You don't want to be reactive. You want to be proactive. So that's definitely key. You know what I'm saying, to helping you out. Always looking at the load board. Listen, at the end of the day, your CC is there for you. If you need to cancel, there's been times I didn't cancel 10, 15 loads in one day. Book one, cancel it. Book another one, cancel. There's been times where I didn't cancel all 3 of my pre-plans, going back and forth to Illinois. Thought I had something better. Go through, cancel all those, and rebook the same loads if I was fast enough. And don't be scared to take heavy freight. You know what I mean? So if you see something that's heavy, just, take a look and think about it. If it's going anywhere on the East Coast, and you might want to think twice about it. But for me, I run a turnpike, so it is what it is. Now this time I'm not. That load I had to cancel because of that accident on 94 and 80 a couple days ago. Man, just threw me off in there for 4 hours. So yeah, that threw me off. So it is what it is. So I lost out on the load that I was supposed to take back to Illinois. Lost a whole day of running, and paycheck not gonna look too good. It's still gonna be about $2,000, but it is what it is, So so I ended up taking a load, picking up out of Florence, going down to Augusta, Georgia. Took a load from like 8 miles away from somewhere in South Carolina, going up to Indiana. That's where I'm going to Sam's Club. Then I got a load picking up Illinois, going to Ohio, picking up from Ohio, going to Illinois, from Illinois back to Ohio for Saturday. So hopefully that'll be my $3,000 week this week. It might be, depending on how I feel. That last load is 42,000 pounds, so I don't know if I really want to run it. But if I find something better, I really like the Wintersville, Ohio, but I gotta wait for the if it is even gonna pop up. But it might not. But my last one, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a video on that. So I'm gonna get off this one, and then I'm gonna jump on that one because I gotta. It's on my logs. The last one, I'm gonna go ahead and explain it here in 1 second. Just give me a minute. So give me 1 minute. I'm back real quick. All right. So the last tip is gonna be your logs, right? So a lot of people don't understand how I'm running like 8 loads in a row, 8, 9 loads in a row, and then I still have time. I always tell people I run out for recaps. I never do 34-hour resets on the road. Since I've been with JB Hunt, I maybe did 2. And the only reason, no, I'm lying. I probably did 5. And the only reason why I did 4 of those other ones is because we was stuck in the snow load stuff. So here's what I mean by running recaps, right? A lot of people don't understand how they work. So here's the recaps, all right? Sorry, I had to turn my mic up. All right, so go to hours of service. I've been off for 2 hours, and as you can see, it's only 12:06. I've been done since like 10. View recap hours. All right. As you can see, my cycle left. I got 3 hours and 55 minutes left for my 70. Come tomorrow, I started on Monday. I started on Monday the 1st. I think it was the 1st. Yes. So as you can see, I got 3 hours and 55 minutes left. Tomorrow morning at 12 a.m. I get back 6 hours. Okay, giving me a total of 9 hours and 55 minutes. Tomorrow I still got an hour left of running to do. Okay, hour left, and then like a 2 hour dead hit, and then I don't pick a load up until Tuesday morning, right? No, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, yeah. So Wednesday. So after Tuesday, I'll get back to 8. Yes, Tuesday going into Wednesday, I get back to 8. Wednesday going into Thursday, I'll get to 9, 8, 8, 7, 7. So when I tell people I truly don't run hard, I don't run hard at all. Okay, I run 8, 9 hours a day, the most, as I run. Today was 8 hours and 39 minutes. Yesterday, 9 hours and 58 minutes. The only reason why it was 9 hours and 58 minutes, okay, the only reason why it was that is because I started my night last night and I drove down here for about 45 to 50 minutes or something like that. So as you can see, I drove from 12 to almost 7 o'clock straight without stopping. Okay, went off duty, got some fuel, went off duty, drove another hour, and then was done. Today, 8 hours. I drove 515 miles in 8 hours and 38 minutes. I don't play. I don't play when it comes to my law. I mean, you know, my hours of service. So that's just how I run recaps. I always run recaps. I'm gonna run these until I go home for a full more week. Today is Monday, and I got all the way till Saturday, and I'm gonna run all these hours the correct way. I don't run hard. So, you know, hopefully this was, you know, helpful for you guys, and some of y'all can understand this. If you need help with try to maximize your logs, reach out to me. You know, my email address is always on my page. If you need me, you know, always message me or call me, and I can help you with this. This right here will maximize your money the most. That and pre-planning and staying on the load board. You know, if you got to take one day off, like tomorrow, I consider is my day off as a day. I'm still going to be driving. I'm just going to be putting myself in a position to make more money tomorrow. That means tomorrow, that little 6 hours, I seen that a week ago. Like, listen, I got to take one day off because that's a short day. So tomorrow is my short day. Okay, tomorrow I deliver the load. I drive to my deadhead stuff, and I shut it down after 3 hours of running tomorrow. Then I get up and get my hours back. So hopefully this was informative for you guys, and that, you know, you can run recaps and be good. You don't have to do 34-hour resets. You can maximize your hours as much as you can, but you gotta run under 8.5, 8:45 a day, right? I ran 6 that day. That means I had 2 hours and 45 minutes of extra time that I could put somewhere, right? And that was on the 7th, which was yesterday. I ran almost 10 hours. You know, but as you can see on the 6th, I ran 7 hours, so I gained back an hour. I ran extra on the 3rd, you know. So I'm taking tomorrow off so that I don't run hard. You know what I mean? Even if I had to run just those 3 hours tomorrow and that was it, that would be it. You know, and then I'll just figure it out, you know, as I go. But I already know how I like to run. I know I run 6, 7 hours a day, 8 hours a day, and then I'm done. So hopefully this helps anybody out. If you need any assistance, you know, help, you know, just reach out and I can help you with that. Outside of that, man, it's going to be an eclipse tonight, y'all. Y'all be safe. It's going to be a lot of crazy people out here doing a lot of dumb stuff. If you can, you know, shut down early. If you can't, you know, just drive safe, because it's going to be stupid people doing stupid stuff out here in the next couple hours. So y'all be safe, you know, and, you know, just be safe. All right, y'all.